So my guys out there, these are 5 things that are hurting your quality of life as a man. So you need to stop doing them immediately. What's up guys? My name is Clayton Burke and I make videos for men about embracing their masculinity and leveling up in the world. So with that being said, let's get into it. Number 1 thing that is hurting your quality of life as a man is not setting boundaries. Guys, you have to learn how to say no to your clients, to friends, to girls, everything. You have to learn when to say no. Do not cave to other people's wishes just for the sake of making them happy. With boundaries comes power. You have to remember that. Don't just disregard everything everyone says. Take requests into consideration, but you have to make decisions for yourself and you have to protect your time and your mind and all of the things that go into you as a person. The number 2 thing that is hurting your quality of life as a man is not knowing your identity. Guys, I know at this stage of life, like 18, 16 to like 25, we're all trying to figure it out, right? And none of us have it completely figured out. But guys, you have to have a good idea of what you're about as a man. If you don't have an idea of that, you are just going to be, again, yanked in every different direction. You're going to say yes to a lot of things that are detrimental to you. You're not going to be congruent, which is going to make people trust you less. You're not going to have an actual standard for your life because you don't know who you are and you don't know what you're about. If you're a man, to have any strength or power at all, you have to know who you are and what you're doing here. And where that comes from for me is I know I'm here to glorify my Heavenly Father and the one who created me. That's who I am. And then I'm like, okay, what has he made me to do? Who am I in his eyes? And what does that person do? How does that person act? And how does that person dress? And how does that person talk? And how does that person carry themselves in day-to-day life? That is something you have to decide for yourself. And if you don't have that nailed down, you're going to have no power in life. Number 3 thing that's hurting your quality of life as a man is not becoming irreplaceable. If you're just someone that can be like turned over like that and you don't bring something specific to the table, you need to find out what that specific thing is and how you can bring it to the table and bring value to the people around you. Because if you don't, there's no really determining factor for you as an employee, for you as a service provider, if you're self-employed, for your business. Like you literally have to become someone that you can't just copy and everyone can do it because you bring something specific to the table. So figure out what that is, double down on it in your relationships, in your business, in your service, and become irreplaceable. The 4th thing that is hurting your quality of life as a man is over-promising and not over-delivering. You're under-delivering. If you're a dude and people are asking things of you, and you say yes, and then you never do it, you are literally lying to yourself. It's not going to build confidence from them to you in that relationship. It's not going to build confidence in yourself because you're like, look, I say things and then I don't follow through. That is not how you build confidence. You have to let your yes be yes and your no be no, and you have to follow up on your word. If you say something, you need to do it, and then you need to overdo it, especially if you're providing a service or in business. You need to give them more than they asked for, more than you told them. You need to go above and beyond. People who are lazy will not do this. They will say one thing and then they'll try to do everything to just get by with it, get it done, give the bare minimum. That is not how you succeed. That is going to lower your quality of life as a man. If you want to up your quality of life, you need to provide the most value possible. Say one thing, don't overpromise, don't become a smooth talker and just tell them whatever they want to hear. Tell them what it is and then over deliver, and that is going to build massive trust with your customers, with your friends, with whatever. Do not overpromise and always over deliver. The 5th thing that is hurting your quality of life as a man is not getting people their dream outcome. Always aim to give whoever you're interacting with their dream outcome, whether that be in a relationship, in a business partnership, a client, a customer, whatever it is. And the reason that this is hurting you if you're not doing this is because other people want to feel seen, heard, and appreciated. If you're first of all not seeing or hearing your clients, you are trying to make your services or your products fit yourself. You are not taking into account what your customer or what the other person wants. You're going to fail because you're not going to be able to articulate the dream outcome and much less fulfill it. And also with people, if they would love to feel a certain way, like in a relationship, and you are just keeping that from them because you haven't paid attention, you're not hearing them, you're not appreciating them or whatever, that is not giving them their dream outcome, and people are not going to want to be around you. So guys, look to give them the most value and their dream outcome. That will massively increase your value to everyone around you instantly.